Hello, dear parent of the Gemini child. I hope you are off to a wonderful September here. This is the reading for the Gemini child, month of September 2021. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, just a reminder that this is for all age ranges, so you may be here for itty-bitty ones, like little toddlers. Others of you may be here for teenagers, and others of you are here for everything in between. You are all welcome. Please remember to adjust gender how it best resonates for you, your household, and your little ones. This is not a gender-specific read. And remember that this is a general reading, and so if something does not resonate, you may want to watch your child's rising or moon sign, or come back next month and see if that resonates. Okay, let's get started here with the energy of Gemini here for the month of September, what he or she is experiencing. Oh, that flew. Nice, some new unions. Okay, let's see, what else? What else is little Gemini experiencing here during the month of September? Oh, that wanted to fly. Interesting. Okay. A couple of things. I'm going to start with the older kiddos, your teenagers, your kiddos that are in that age range of dating. This is going to be a significant month for them. I'm getting that some of you, now again, here in the US, a lot of kiddos have gone back to school. Depending on where you are in the world, this may play out a little differently. But in terms of the older children here, I'm going to start with them and then go back to all age ranges. So teenagers who are experiencing their first love, their puppy love, there's a lot of energy here. You know, there's a lot of puberty hormones. There's a lot of that happening. And so you may notice a little bit of maybe tension, maybe even not temper, but like fierce energy or like scattered energy kind of going all over the place. And you notice that your little Gemini is kind of like more physically charged than usual. You know, Geminis are usually, and this is a generality, but usually more cerebral, more intellectual, more in their minds and their heady space, right? But here in September, you're going to notice that your Gemini has shifted into more of a heart space and physical space, but almost kind of scattered all over the place. And this could be for a lot of you who have little Geminis, you know, going into puberty, and it's that tension of adjusting to their hormones and this energy. So a lot of you here may be feeling some conflict about that because, well, let me just focus on the child because this is not about you, it's about your child. But there, you may observe that your little one has this energy that just comes out of nowhere. And a lot of it is driven by or motivated by new love, new puppy love, okay? Now, for others of you who have younger children, similar in the energetic realm that you're going to notice your little one, maybe those of you who have little ones who are learning how to walk, all of a sudden they want to run, or they're crawling and now they want to crawl really fast. Like there's this energy, right? And also in September, there's a need for them to buddy up, to make new friendships, right? Because remember, we're talking about all age ranges. So for those of you who are not dealing with teenagers and their first puppy love and what have you, then this is a card that symbolizes meeting a new friend, you know, meeting maybe a new cousin, a new sibling. It's about a union of two energies coming together to play, to feel energized, because there's this whole element of feeling energized by this, okay? So bottom line here in September, dear parent, your Gemini has a lot of energy, and there's a need here to connect with others. You're going to notice that there's a need here to energetically and physically connect with others. So you may have a little Gemini hugging a lot, kissing a lot, you know, maybe even hitting because they have a crush on someone or they like someone. I mean, I know that's not the healthiest, but we see that a lot, right? In playgrounds, we see this kind of interaction. So it's going to play out differently for all of you. But let's see what's a potential conflict here that you may be facing, or that your Gemini may be facing here in September. Lots of choices. Okay. Lots of changes too. lots of new things. Let's see if there's anything to add to that. Your spirit. Okay, so in terms of a conflict or challenge, you got the Seven of Cups. So this is about variety. It's about having a lot to choose from. And this could go back to friends. It can go back to having a lot of new kiddos, potentially if you're starting a new school year. Do I hang out with my former friends? Do I just make friends with these new kiddos that look so fun and interesting? Do I, there's a lot of distractions here, basically. And again, it could be self-induced, right? It could be this crazy energy that they have. It's like they're almost, for some of you, your little Geminis have just been so cooped up that now it's like, boom, it's like they come out of the gate just running. And a lot of indecision can come with that because there's so many things to choose from. This could be different events to choose from. It can be different people, different friends, different classrooms, maybe for those who have options. This can also be those of you who have kiddos who are going from one subject schooling to, like, let's say 7 subjects in one day, right? Divvied up into, as we call it here in the States, we call them periods or sections throughout the day. Other parts of the world, please feel free to comment and tell me what you call them. But like for some of you, that's part of the conflict or challenge for your little one, is that they're not used to having periods of different subjects broken up in their school day, and this can be a little much for them, paired with this amazing energy that they have. Okay, but let's see what you, the parent, can do to potentially alleviate this pressure or conflict, if at all, if you even need to do anything at all. Or let's see what Spirit has to advise you, dear parent. Luminary. Let's see. Oh, and the Hermit. Oh, geez. Okay. This is twofold. Okay. So the Luminary is actually a very special card that is unique to this deck. And it precedes the Fool in this deck. So I like to think of the Luminary as like the High Priestess, the Star card, and the Fool and the Empress all made a baby. And if they made a baby, what would it be? It would be the Luminary. And the Luminary is very abundant, right? It's like about illuminating someone's brilliance here. So I feel like there's a need for you, the parents, because remember, this is your advice, okay? There's a need for you to illuminate their brilliance. And at the same time, stepping back, this is a Hermit, stepping back to allow your little one to find their own light. And you see how beautiful, it's almost like the Luminary is stuck in this little lantern, or in this little lantern. And you, the parent, you're holding space for their light. Okay, so what I'm getting from these two cards combined is that Source or Spirit is saying, you're going to need to back off a little bit and allow your child to make some mistakes during this month, during this time frame. Become their own illumination, become their own discoverer, explorer of who they are. And this is coming from all these options, right? Like this is where your little one is being tested, learning, evolving on how to make decisions, how to choose friends over other friends, how to choose subjects over other, how to decide what subjects they prefer in school and what they don't. Like there's a sense here that Spirit is saying, okay, dear parent, here's your opportunity to hold the lantern, like hold their light, the Luminary, hold their light, hold space, but kind of back off. Like stay out of the way a bit. Be the Hermit. Not that you're going to be completely hands off as a parent. No, I don't mean that at all. But there is an opportunity here for your little one to evolve through, figuring themselves out, making some mistakes potentially, allowing that energy that they have so fiercely developed here, guide them, and potentially fall a couple of times. And it's about the goal, the agenda of that, the ultimate objective is to allow them to find their own light here. Isn't this a beautiful card? It's become one of my favorites of this deck, and it's not traditional. This is not a traditional tarot card, but it's it was so beautifully and intuitively created, and every time it comes up in my readings, it totally makes sense. Like, it totally jives with the other cards. And see, even in this context, it looks like he's holding her, right? It looks like he, the hermit, you, which would indicate you, the parent. That's what you're being asked to do. Hold your little one's light from a distance, guide from a distance, allow them to make their mistakes, be there when they need it, but in the end of it, let them make their mistakes. And that's it. All right, dear parent, I hope that was helpful to you, and I look forward to seeing you here, hopefully next month. And I'm asking all parents this month to please, number one, subscribe to my channel, but also, if you wouldn't mind asking 2 to 3 of your loved ones, whether family members, coworkers, friends, who are into child tarot, who are into tarot and appreciate this sort of thing, to please subscribe to my channel. I am making a vulnerable, heart-centered ask here, because I'd like to grow my channel and I need your help. I cannot do this alone. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you back here next month. Bye.